Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 7982 podcast with me, Cole Baker, and
Luke Brown. That's fine.
That's your name.
Yeah. So this is kind of this is our first episode, and so we're going to sort of go off the fly. So this one's just going to be about us, and just what led us to start this podcast. Again, many people not watch this first one, but just in case you happen to stumble across it, you'll know. But anyway, so me and Cole, we've been, I'd say, best friends since 5th grade.
Probably, yeah.
But we've known
each other for a while. Probably like preschool.
Yeah.
So,
Well, anyway, it's just we probably planned this. Probably
for what, 2 years now?
2 years.
Yeah, I never really got around to
Yeah.
it. It's always been in the back of our heads, just like, hey, I've always wanted to do this. So,
Yeah.
well, I thought tonight we might as well do it. I mean,
Yeah. Of course, like with all, I Snapchatted Cole. I was like, you know what, let's find, because I was supposed to come over anyway, and I was like, you know what, that we could just go ahead and start this. We've always wanted to. And so basically what this is going to be is we're going to be covering all different types of things. Like we're going to be covering mainstream news stuff, sports stuff, every once in a while some biblical stuff, because we're both involved in our church's youth ministry. We're both group leaders. So we'll be doing that every so often, just, talking about biblical stuff.
gotta love Jesus.
Yeah.
Also, school, whatever's happening in our lives at the time. I mean,
Yeah.
we're just going to talk about whatever we really feel like. So,
Yeah.
and if you have suggestions, I mean, definitely send those in.
Yeah. And way you can send it in, we're going to make an Instagram here soon with the 7982 show. But as of right now, you can reach us out on our Instagram. So, Cole, if you want to tell them your Instagram.
My Instagram is @_Cole.Baker_. That's my Instagram right now. And then Luke is...
Mine is big, all lowercase, Big Luke. But Luke isn't spelled normal. It's spelled Looke, because that's just a nickname I developed in school. Just, I don't know why, but it just became like that. But, so, anyway, let's get to what we're going to basically talk about. So, like we said earlier, me and Cole met in either preschool or kindergarten. Just
something
a long time.
like that. It's been a while.
And I remember, well, I guess we'll just stick to first names. But Julie, when she would throw those 4th of July things.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, most definitely. We always went over 4th of July, lit off fireworks, and sometimes shot them at each other. I mean,
Yeah.
you never know.
I remember then how our relationship was then. It's like every year we saw each other then. And then we had, like, in elementary school, we had the same class. But we didn't really sort of bond until 5th grade. I don't even know what started us bonding.
I really don't know. Probably because we actually sat down beside each other and
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
probably sat beside each other in class and started
You
talking.
remember when I would tell those jokes?
Yeah, jokes.
Yeah.
What was it, like an every Friday thing or something?
Yeah, I think it was
like
an
that?
every Friday thing. I would just sit down and, I would stand up and tell these jokes that I heard on other comedians' specials or whatever. But
Those were funny. I miss those.
and then something that sort of really bonded us is he got me into football because he had been playing all his life basically. And when we first started bonding, I was like this short, freaking like tub of lard.
Tub of lard.
Yeah, I was like
just
a tub of lard.
huge kid.
Yeah, and he convinced me to go in football, and I went into it first to try to impress this girl I liked, and then once that fell, I was like, well, I kind of do like it,
Yeah.
so I just stayed in it, and then we played high school together. We played football until Well, until I quit junior year.
Yeah.
Which
sucks.
But we'll get into why I quit or some other time. Yeah. But and then ever since 5th grade we've been basically brothers.
Yeah, pretty much.
Every other weekend one of us will be at another's house.
Pretty much hanging out all the time.
Yeah,
and then this past year, Luke decided to move to our church, which was a really strong move, I guess.
Because I got actually ordained as a preacher at his church because I sort of got real acquainted with the youth pastor there and the main pastor. We got talking, and then during the summer I hung out with them a lot, and I got offered. I've been preaching for the past 4 years, but thankfully they gave me an opportunity to preach one Sunday there, and they licensed me, ordained me, and so I'm really glad that I finally made the move to become a member over there at New Vision. It's a really great church, and I'm glad to be a part of it. But, and that's really how both of us sort of been becoming really involved with ministries. Before I went to New Vision, I had been I was only preaching every so often at that old church.
Yeah.
And then, when I started going to New Vision and we became leaders of our youth groups, it became more of a active thing where we were doing it every week rather than once and every so often in a year or so. Mm-hmm. But I think that's something that's bonded us too.
Yeah, that's probably true. In elementary school, that thing that we started, Smash. That was that was a funny thing.
And that's also, I'd say, the defining moments of our friendship. One of the biggest moments was when we started that, and also the reason we started that, which is one of our friends in 8th grade. He died of leukemia, and that probably got us the strongest bond because we realized, something could happen at this age, and Cole was there for me. I remember I fell into deep depression after that.
It was bad.
And he was there for me every step of the way. So that was, I'd say, really that is what made me realize just how much of a brother he is. And so, ever since then, it's been really strong bond. We had one sort of hiccup.
We
had one hiccup freshman year,
but we're not going to get into that because that was stupid on my part.
We look back at it now, and it's pretty funny. But
it's just a funny thing to talk about, I guess now. So,
but Cole, you go ahead. I've been talking for a while.
Yeah, as Luke, I guess you pretty much hit it on the head of pretty much what our friendship is.
Yeah.
Me, I've played football forever. Run track. Oh, that's another thing.
Yeah.
So I run track for the high school, and I play outside linebacker and wide receiver for the football team. I'm part of the youth group as well. I'm officially president of DECA now. Luke's in FFA.
Oh, yeah, president?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me about that.
Did I not tell you about that?
You didn't tell me about that. Oh, and I'm chaplain of the FFA chapter in our high school.
Mm-hmm.
He's been trying to get me to go in DECA ever since he joined, and then I've been doing the same with FFA. I've been trying to get him, and we just
don't ever join each other's clubs.
We kind of reached a stalemate where we know we're not going to join either. So, it's like we just, run our own clubs with that. But,
yeah.
I think a lot of people, you go into high school and they're just the difference between middle school and high school.
Oh, it's like so different.
Like especially with friendships.
Oh
because I remember, I knew we wouldn't. Because I know a lot of people they're close in middle school and then when they go to high school they split. But I knew us. I don't think that would happen. I didn't think that wouldn't happen.
Yeah, I think you're right. I see that all the time. You see friendships just completely disintegrate once you get to high school. So
and then when you like middle school and high school is like that define a line, and then freshman to senior year.
Oh yeah, you can see a major difference. Yeah. But I guess that's 4 years as well.
Yeah,
4 years of your life that you get.
Because I know which the way our high school is, it's a little bit different than everyone else's. Because like your freshman year, you only see a certain you see this. One, it's split into two groups, and you see your group the whole year, and then the other year, the other 3 years, you're just all together. So that bond you have with the group that freshman year it's either gonna stay together, or it's gonna split as you go on.
You good?
Yeah, I had to hiccup.
Oh, I didn't know it was. I guess this. I don't know.
What, do you think I was going to start crying?
Yeah. That's what I sounded like. You looked like, oh, man, I'm really sad right now. Yeah. Another thing for the show, we plan on having guests on to help us.
And if you watch this and you know the both of us.
Listen. It's not watch. It's a podcast.
Oh, yeah. Listen. Yeah, when you listen to us. If you listen to us and... You know who we are, you know the school we go to, and you want to be a guest, just, let us know. Text us.
Yeah, we'd love to have other people on, I mean.
Yeah, that's a big thing is we can only come up with so much stuff, so getting more people on here is definitely a goal, definitely an interest to have. Yeah, how long has this been going?
For about 10 minutes.
10 minutes? My gosh.
Yeah, feels like we just started.
Feels like we've been doing this for 20. I don't know, but...
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we can...
Yeah, I guess we can go ahead and start talking.
Okay, so we were planning on using this whole episode for About Us, but since we've only covered 10 minutes, I guess we can kind of get into... some mainstream stuff. So obviously, something that inspired us even more to start this today was
because we're bored out of our mind in quarantine.
Yeah, that is due to quarantine, and
you've had so much more free time now.
Yeah,
it's just
especially with both of us working out with gyms being closed. That was a real
that was
hard thing.
That was a real.
That's why I can't stand looking at Instagram and then seeing where people are working at home with their home gyms.
Yeah, because you don't have one.
I'm gonna remember who those people are, and then I'm not gonna talk to them again. But especially
you cutting your arm with a rock trying to pick it up from workout.
Yeah, it is. I think it's infected.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding, but
no, you're probably not.
Yeah,
you're not. That looks bad.
But just seeing how this corona, it's so scary in a way to see how fast this outbreak has happened. Because I remember when the first time I heard about this I was in English. And they were playing this CNN 10 or whatever for students. And it had talked about China, this thing just popping up out of nowhere because some stupid guy ate a bat. But
he ate a bat. Out of all things to eat, why would you eat a bat? I understand if you're hungry, but still, a bat.
Yeah. And then that started. Then I knew with the way they were talking, it eventually, I didn't think. Now, the extent of how dangerous it was, they didn't talk about, but just talking about how easy it was to catch it, I knew it was going to reach the United States somehow. Now, the degree of where it's reached, is crazy.
Because I thought it'd be just like any other virus. Like, you know, you hear about it. Like, I mean, think about Ebola. I mean, it was really bad, but
I mean, imagine
it wasn't as bad as what it is now.
Yeah, I mean, imagine how bad it would if the coronavirus was like Ebola, with especially its survival rate. That'd be like Black Plague.
Yeah, type stuff. It'd be
that'd be like extinction level.
Yeah,
if it was.
I mean, especially with how like easy it is to spread.
Yeah,
that's some craziness.
I never would have thought. I know when it first reached Kentucky, I thought it would just be like in Lexington or Louisville, or like Jefferson County, where it's big.
Metropolitan areas, like big population hubs, and
but with like rural places, like small counties like Simpson or something like that. I wouldn't expect that to even reach there, but now that it has, luckily there hasn't been that many cases as of right now.
Oh yeah, knock on wood. I mean, but it's definitely growing. I mean, last week or sometime this week, I'm pretty positive the United States took over like the number one spot for the cases, like overtaking Italy and China both.
Now thankfully, I think China, they say this at least, but they are now starting to get over it.
Oh, yeah. So is Italy. Italy was really bad for the past 3 weeks, probably now, 4 weeks, 3 weeks.
And now I think we're just starting to get how they were.
Yeah,
and that's why I think that's why Trump said to prepare for like the painful 2 weeks is because that's how long it's probably.
That's how long it is, like infectious, I guess is what you'd call it.
If that's the least that it lasts, then. I mean, 2 weeks really isn't that bad.
2 weeks isn't bad until it spreads and spreads and spreads until everybody gets it. But as long as you stay home and you're not out mingling with 100 different people a day, I mean, I think you should be fine. Yeah,
just don't do anything stupid like go into Walmart, touch the doors, and touch your face.
Your brother.
Yeah, like my brother. But I think the coronavirus, that instead of the worst damage it's going to do, other than kill people, is it's going to. I think a big worry is the economy, and then
I mean, the economy's already taken a huge hit. If you look at the stock market, I mean, it's gone down.
But not only that, but as far as it's like reaching. It's even impacting, I think the biggest notice is sports.
There's no live sports on at all. Nowhere. Everything now is just reruns and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
except that stupid WWE. It's so stupid because like I'll be on Facebook and they'll come across where they're performing in front of no one.
Oh yeah.
And it's so weird.
Yeah.
To watch them,
I think that would have been weird to see, like, the NCAA tournament like that. I mean, with no fans at all.
You would have to, like, make sure the guy who runs the beeping, like the bleeping, was, like, on point.
Because the coaches and
players would be cussing their minds off.
Yeah, and the microphones would pick it up.
Yeah. But I think it's real, like, especially, I know it's got to be tough for spring sports seniors, and so like basketball and baseball seniors. And
basketball doesn't count for that. It's more like track and baseball, and so they all get it. So the NCAA came out, I don't know, a couple days ago, saying that seniors would now get a extra year of eligibility for their, I guess, sports that they could play. So I guess that's a pretty good thing. I guess they could take it like a red shirt year almost.
Yeah. I think that's a really good thing to do because, I mean, I think there's definitely – I can't think of any – the only really type of cons I could see is that, I guess, development in college.
Yeah.
And then also – but there's also a pro to that is that they get more experience, and that just readies them. They can focus on getting to the pros.
Yeah.
They can focus on I know this don't affect baseball players. I mean, not baseball players, football players. I know it don't affect football players, but just for an example, if it did, they could focus on how they're going to perform in the combine, so they can make an impression on scouts there, and then just also focus on how they're going to play during the season. Because, I mean, this, I think, is going to set a fire under a lot of people, like a lot of college athletes here, going to be a lot more focused on that next year, because they realize that a season is not guaranteed.
Yeah, and you're going to have a lot more people working their tail end off just to completely. Another thing is the Olympics. Like, the Olympics getting, like, canceled.
Yeah.
That was
that
crazy.
Postponed to next year?
Yeah, okay, So now instead of having it in 2020, they're having it in 2021.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to say, but
I'm really excited to see that, because I think a lot of countries are going to be, like, I think patriotism is going to go up.
Because of this, patriotism goes up.
But not only that, but I think it's different. This is so so different than the rest of the things that have happened. Because, I mean, you think of all the times that tragedies have happened in the United States, it's usually just...
Or even over the world. I mean.
Yeah, like over the world. The thing that's different is like, so 9/11. Yeah. After 9/11, patriotism was up here because it happened here.
Mm-hmm.
But this is happening all, like, the way it is here is also it's happening in
Italy and China and Germany, pretty much all around the world, pretty much every continent. I'm pretty sure.
Like,
besides Antarctica, of course. But
I mean, that's the one. I mean, like, so I think after this, I really think the whole world is like there's going to be this bond that we all have, because we've all came together and we're going to survive this. So, I mean, and then also, like, this outbreak
has affected our school lives.
Yeah, too. It's affected all the way to not only, like, people's, like, the economy, country's economy, sports, but it's reaching, to home. It's reaching us. And the way it is so right now, we've been out of school for about 3 weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks now. Or we're in the middle of our third week, yeah.
Yeah, so like
2.5 weeks.
If this wouldn't have happened, we would be on spring break right now. We would be.
Yeah, we're on spring break.
Yeah. So, right now, we're projected to be back at school April 20th. Probably not going to happen.
That got pushed back.
They got pushed back more? Yeah, that got
pushed back more. So now it's sometime in May now, I believe.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. So, if it's that far, it's probably not. We're probably done for the year.
Oh, yeah. Most likely done for the year. I mean, they may... Because they've already canceled state testing for everywhere, too.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know how, like... if you're taking AP classes, I don't know how that's going to work out. I mean...
I mean, the thing... So, that we were talking about earlier today, and I just kind of stopped myself because I thought this would be a good thing to talk about here. The thing that I keep on thinking about, honestly, is the fact we've waited 12 years. So for 12 years, we've been thinking about senior year.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And for the longest time, we always thought it was a far ways away.
Yeah, and to see that it's really right here coming up, I mean...
It's scary.
Most seniors aren't even going to get their last year. I mean, think about that. That's crazy.
And I know it's like... It's setting up on me, because I know, fortunate enough, we have next year, but I kind of was looking forward to having, because I know senior year is going to fly by.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Nice.
And, excuse me.
Oh.
Hiccups
are going by fast.
Yeah. But,
like Coca-Cola getting to you.
Yeah. So I know next year is going to fly by very quick, and That's something I'm not looking forward to. So I know me and Cole, we're definitely going to stay in touch.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we always do.
Yeah. But I know, our friend groups, like my FFA people, his DECA people, people we're close to there. We both don't know about them. I know there's some that we will, but
we keep in contact with them, but we're not near as close to them out of school as we are in school.
Yeah,
I mean, and that's a thing, I guess.
And it's like the name that it's like so after next year. There's no more. I think we're
unless you fail.
Unless you fail, but it's like you're into the real world after that.
Yeah,
and then it's a scary thought to do. But and this kind of leads back to about us. So, what are you planning doing after college?
I'm probably going into marketing. If anybody wants to hire me for that,
what school are you going to?
I have no idea, to be honest.
Western?
Maybe. I really have not decided what school I wanted to go to, have my heart set on, but that's all right. We still have a whole another year to choose that stuff.
With me, I think, like I said earlier, I'm called into the pastoral ministry, and that's kind of where I have my eyes set. Not only that, but sort of as I know, pastors, they get paid a lot less than, a lot of people think. But I think
that really doesn't matter. Because spreading the word of God.
in the end, pay doesn't matter. But it's always nice to have enough money to support a family.
That's why you marry rich.
I'm
just kidding.
But sort of another passion I have, another career pathway that I'm going to go down is strength and conditioning coaching. So
look at how much you're deadlifting. What?
565. It's in upper.
Yeah, that's absolutely out of my mind. Crazy. To be lifting that much, but that's my goal is go to somewhere near here. Whether it's probably most likely it'll be WKU or really I'm hoping it's gonna be online. Online?
It's too big.
I don't want to risk getting coronavirus.
But that's my other career pathway is just, coaching, strength coaching, all that for hopefully a college or some sports team, something like that. But that's what we're planning on doing. But, something that also this tough thing with knowing what you're going to do is I think a lot of people face this is they have this plan throughout all of high school, and then when the time comes, they realize they don't want to do that.
Oh, yeah.
So, luckily, I don't think that's going to happen with me. Right now, I have my eyes set on it. If something changes, then it changes. But I know a lot of people, especially in our school, they don't know what they're going to do.
Oh, I know exactly what I want to do right now at all.
Yeah. And a lot of people, they take a year off of school. They graduate, take a year off, and then they go to college or something like that. Or
that's all cool and all.
That's
if you want to do that, that's great. Good for you.
Yeah.
Make some money and then go back to school. That'd be the best.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we're gonna end it here.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed this episode.
We'll be back probably.
I don't know, sometime pretty soon. We don't really have a schedule planned at all, so.
Well, anyway, thanks for tuning in. If you happen to tune in, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you. Thanks again. See you guys later.